Welcome back to It's Simple, Why Complicated. We're talking about something that's real, guys. Something that's deep. Something that hits every single one of us at some point in our lives. And that's finding your way back to the Most High. Because let's be honest, this world is loud, distracting, confusing. And if you're not paying attention, if you're not spiritually awake, the enemy will use that ignorance to pull you further away from who you really are and who God created you to be. Let's get into it. So, the world is designed to distract you. Let's start here. The world that we live in is not neutral. It isn't passive. It's not just life happening. There are systems in place, influences, energies designed to keep you spiritually asleep, designed to keep you chasing everything except your purpose, designed to make you forget the Most High. And the wild part is most people don't even recognize it or even really notice it. Because we get caught up in money, status, drama, relationships, social media, trends, addictions on things that feel normal because everyone else is doing them. But normal doesn't mean that it's healthy. Normal doesn't mean that it's holy. Normal doesn't mean it's aligned. Satan's tactics is ignorance. Please believe me. Here's the thing. Satan doesn't always show up with horns and fire. Most of the time, he shows up comfortably as entertainment, as just living life. His biggest tactics is ignorance. So if he can keep you unaware of who you are, if he can keep you unaware of God's voice, if he can keep you unaware of spiritual identity, then he doesn't have to fight for you. You'll fight yourself by sabotaging your own blessings. You'll walk away from your own calling. And you'll settle for a life that's smaller than the one that God has designed for you. Remember that ignorance is the enemy's playground. Awareness now is your weapon to use against him. So the moment you wake up, this is the good news. The moment you wake up spiritually, everything changes. The moment you start questioning the world instead of blindly following it. The moment you start seeking the highest instead of seeking validation. The moment you start listening to your spirit instead of your fears. That's when the enemy loses his grip on you. Because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. And once you're feeling that feel of God pulling you back, you can't ignore it. Once you taste the real peace, the world's distractions stop satisfying you. And people ask, hey, how do you find your way back? Or how do I find my way back? Shoot, the same way I'm going to tell you, but I'm about to tell you about is what I done. Finding my way back, or how you can find your way back to Most High, it doesn't require perfection. It just requires your intention. Your intentions start with you being honest by saying, Father, I've been lost. I've been distracted. I've been pulled away, but I want to come back. Those are the small steps you need to take by spending quiet time with God. One would say that's intimate time, going into your prayer closet, reading even one scripture a day. Pay attention to what drains your spirit. Pay attention to what feeds it and remove what pulls you away. And lastly, the feeling or leaning into what brings you closer to the Most High, the highest God. Yes. Now, it's not about a religion. First of all, it's about your relationship with God. It's about your alignment, and it's about remembering who you belong to. So if you are listening to this right now, this is a reminder. The Most High never left you. You just got distracted, and that's okay, because we naturally sin. We do. We was born into sin. That's why he gave his only begotten son as that living sacrifice for us to have grace and mercy. So, but what matters is that you are waking up now. The world will always try to pull you away. But once you know the tactics, and once you stay aware, or once you stay connected, you become unstoppable. So thank you for tuning in on It's Simple, Why Complicated podcast on Key to Pinching More of Life. Peace.